It's really hard to overstate the impact of AI. I mean, there's just the obvious things that are on the surface, like the tremendous amount of demand and the growth that it is creating. But when you peel it back and look a little bit more closely, it's not just that we're growing, but that we're reorienting the industry at the same time. We're having to provide for much higher power densities at a given site. Not just power density at the rack level, which has gone from literally 4 to 20 kW a rack in a typical data center to now 70 to 100 kW a rack, but we're also having to provide much more power at an individual site. The idea of a 100 megawatt campus was unheard of just a little bit over a year ago, and now we're talking about gigawatt campuses in some cases. So the scale exploded and creates a tremendous amount of complexity, both in the design of these facilities, construction of these facilities, and financing them and operating them. All of that is happening in parallel as we move toward this change in the industry. The other thing about AI that I think about is that we're really just at the beginning. So for all the impacts that we're already seeing, I like to say that if this was the internet, it's 1998. So if you think about the idea of where we were in 1998 in the late 90s with the internet, we understood that it was going to be a tremendous impact on our economy and on our lives. And yet, when you now think back about how it unfolded, so many of our perceptions at the time are very different than what really happened. But what was right was the amount of overall growth, the amount of impact, and how it changed the world. And I think in a lot of ways, AI is going to be like that. The investment that's being made is real. I mean, when you look at literally hundreds of billions of dollars that are being spent by hyperscale companies to deploy AI and the development of AI-related services that is happening, we're going to see innovation at a tremendous pace. But we're going to be surprised by the way it truly does impact the economy, what the real use cases really are, and what the real business models that come out of this, what they will be. So it's a profound impact, but I think at the same time, we also have to realize that we are really at the beginning and just be ready for what I think is going to be a very fun ride.